You know, when you think that your girlfriend or your wife or a woman you're dating is hiding something from you, there's a few things that you need to take into consideration to prevent you from ruining a good relationship or a relationship that could really go somewhere. And I'm not saying in every instance, it's you. Sometimes she is hiding something from you that you should know, or it is a little dishonest, but sometimes things are hard to disclose in the moment. And this is something that I found in a few relationships. Sometimes there's something that is difficult to say, and that person needs time to find the moment to tell you, to sum up the courage to tell you. And if you give that person time, they will tell you in their own time. And I've had that in a few relationships. And so sometimes it's worth not just jumping the gun and, going all in and, being hyper aggressive with your, I know you're hiding something from me. What is it? And I'm a very intuitive person, particularly for a guy. I can sense things a lot. And I always, a lot of the time, 97% of the time, when some funny business is going on or something, is going on, full stop, I can often tell. I get a feeling in my stomach that something is going on. And a lot of the time, it's nothing evil. It's nothing like sinister. It's just something that you haven't been told. And so sometimes it's worth just saying, you know what? I know something's going on. I know I'm not being told everything. And if you're like me, you're probably pretty good at guessing what's going on. More often than not, I'm right when I think about, so what is it then? But a lot of the time, life is complicated, You've got to let that person come to you in their own time. Now, if they don't, that is when you kind of, be like, okay, so what's going on? What's up? And if that person wants to continue hiding things, then maybe that's not the person that you want to be with. But sometimes, I just want to give a different angle. Sometimes it's nothing sinister. That person loves you, but maybe she hasn't got the courage to tell you at the time. Maybe you're having a good day and it isn't the right moment. There's going to be times where you don't necessarily want to say things at a certain time because it's not the right time. You could be, if you've got kids, the kids might be doing something and you might have something on your mind, and your girlfriend, your wife and the kids are doing something and it's not the right time. So it's just, that's one example. Sometimes you just gotta look at life with grey glasses instead of black or white glasses. But there is also that time when if someone is hiding something from you and this goes on for a prolonged period of time and they don't want to tell you, that's possibly not a person you want to be in a relationship with. Also, if you find out that they're hiding something and it's bad, like, she cheating on you, obviously you probably want to leave that relationship. So there are definitely instances where, or if you find like a smoking gun, if you find some proof of something that is suggestive that something bad is happening, then obviously you want to pursue that and find out what's going on. But, you're not going to tell someone everything 100% of the time. There's got to be like a delay period where it and the other person doesn't, and you have to allow that person to come out of their shell when the right time approaches. And that's just life. That's just life. When I was younger, I used to be very rash and, what are you not telling me, or tell me now, But as you get a little older, or at least I find, as you get a little older, life isn't as simple as you might think it is. So that's just my little take on it. But don't get it twisted. If you have a feeling that it's bad what that person's hiding from you, if you see another man's watch in your bedroom, then you got to question that. But if you, if there's things that you just suspect is bad, or smoking gun, or there's a history of it, or a text from another guy come through, oh, last night was great when we're doing it again, of course you got to pursue that. But that aside, I would say there are certainly moments where you've got to kind of not play the game, but just allow that person's space to come to you in their own time. And it's always better, most of the time, it's always better when someone comes to you in their own time than if you force yourself, or you, as not physically, but like you try and, get that information out of the other person. It's always better most of the time when that person comes to you, as opposed to you pursuing that information from that person. So let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I make a new video. If you appreciate my work and want to leave a donation, there's a link for that in the description. With that, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. For exclusive content, subscribe to me on Patreon. For just $3 per month, you'll gain access to exclusive content for a wide range of topics, such as travel, human psychology, sports, and more. There's no contract, and you can cancel at any time. So become part of the community on Patreon today. The link is in the description.